Tom Hanks, Henry Winkler, Lenny and Squeaky salute Penny Marshall. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Hanks.
Thank you. It's the American Comedy Awards. It's on ABC, and the funniest moments of the night have been a seal and Jack Palance. Someone once said that behind every great man stands a great woman, pushing and shoving and teasing and tempting and challenging him to be more than he ever expected he could be. Whoever said that must have acted in a film directed by Penny Marshall. Now, I've just finished my second picture with Penny, A League of Their Own, and I have to say that she is the best. Penny is an actor's director. She's been successful on both sides of the camera, and she brings that experience with her to the screen. She doesn't just stand behind you, pushing and shoving. She's right there next to you, pushing and shoving, and she lets you push back. Now, when I found out that Penny was receiving tonight's Creative Achievement Award, I was the first in line to get down here, and this time nobody was behind me, pushing and shoving. Now, we begin our tribute to Penny Marshall with one of her earliest movies.
Even as a baby, Penny already knew how to get a laugh. She grew up in New York City, spending most of her time at her mom's dance academy. Here's Penny at 4, dancing. And here's Penny all dressed up, dancing. This is Penny and her mom, dancing. And here's Penny, her father, and their brand new car, dancing. But Penny Marshall was more than a dancer. As an actress, she brought her own special blend of magic and madness to many of the top shows. Shows like Love American Style, The Bob Newhart Show, The Odd Couple, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, and Taxi. But the world fell in love when Laverne and her girlfriend Shirley were introduced on Happy Days by none other than the Fonz.
Hey, Fonzie!
Hey, the Fazio, they're here. All right.
Penny, I know her, but I'm not that close to her. There's a camera here. Penny. God, Pen, congratulations to you, hun, and it's a wonderful thing that you're getting the Creative Achievement Award. I'm so proud that you're going to receive this from the American Comedy Awards. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be there with you tonight, but Penny right now is sitting in her seat going, why did I decide to say yes to this? Do I look okay? Penny, you always look okay. The Winklers love you. The world loves you. We had the greatest time together. We were on stage 19 here at Paramount, and you were on 20 with Cindy. There's nobody better than you. And I'm going to Florida now. I'm on the plane, but I'm going to leave you with this fish because
Penny's character Laverne thought she had found her true love when the Fonz fixed her up with a young spaceman named Mork, played by Robin Williams. But their date was disastrous. And this is why Penny's show wasn't called Laverne and Mork.
Over there!
The characters on Happy Days were so loved that when Penny, along with Cindy Williams, spun off into Laverne and Shirley, it became a huge hit.
Penny,
It's me, Squiggy. I can't be there, darling, because I'm in Iceland entertaining the
Hello?
troupe.
Hello, Ted. I'm
Penny?
getting some high-pitched feedback here, but I can't hear the question.
Yeah,
Dad?
Penny, can you see me?
I hear somebody.
I can barely see
Hello?
you, darling, but I remember how you look.
David?
The hair
David?
flowing in
David
the...
Lander, is that you?
Lenny.
David, hi.
Lenny, I'm in
Hi.
Iceland.
Yeah, I know.
I'm entertaining the troupe.
This is a tribute for Penny, though, not a reunion, okay?
Okay. Well, I can't help it. It's for Penny, and
Yeah.
she's getting a trophy, and I'm in Iceland.
Yeah, we know where you are, Dave.
Entertaining
You
the
know,
troupe.
as the person who encouraged you to go into directing, Penny, I wanted you to know that I'm very, very proud of the accomplishments that you've...
You remember that
I'm hearing
the
a
one-
voice here. That's not...
Hello?
I think I'm getting my own voice feeding back.
What are you talking about?
Don't
that you were the
You're
one.
back in Iceland. You know a good thing when you see it, they think you're chaplain in Iceland.
I'm in Iceland here.
Well, Penny, as the person who encouraged you to go into directing in the first place, wait a second. She walked into my dressing room. You were there. She said, "I'm thinking of directing a show." I said, "That'll be fine. Would you get over it?"
She was coming. She came to me for guidance.
Congratulations, Penny.
Director, I
You
said.
certainly deserve
Direct,
it.
yes,
And as
you
the person who
certainly do.
encouraged you
You
once and for all to go into
this
directing,
directing
why are
thing.
you saying the same thing I'm saying?
Well, because I figured
David, you
I'm
are
the one, and
impossible.
she knows it.
He's
When
still
they
impossible.
edit this, they'll
Just
get
stay
rid of
over
him.
on your side of the line.
I'm in Iceland entertaining the
Congratulations.
troops. Remember this thing I used to do?
You know, Penny, I believe that the seeds of your directorial greatness really began to grow on Laverne and Shirley. For instance, do you remember the time we had to twirl batons and tap dance at the same time, and I was really scared and said, I don't think I can do this. And you gave me that little directorial hint. You turned to me and you said, do it, or I'll kill you. And do you remember the time that you thought it would be really funny to do a scene hanging on hooks, and I disagreed? I said, I don't see what's so funny about this. And you said, make it funny, or I'll kill you. Do you see how even back then you were developing a skill in motivating actors? And now, here tonight, you're receiving a Creative Achievement Award. And I would just sincerely like to say how proud I am of you and how fortunate I feel to have worked with someone who truly understands the heart of comedy like you do, Penny. Congratulations, you deserve it, and I love you.
We hit something. We hit something.
No, just a little turbulent.
It happens all the time, all the time. Get used to it. Here you go.
But you see, Laverne, the trick is...
Because they are just a part of traveling in the air. You hit a bump every now and then. What's he doing down there? Well, that's one fine heck of a note. Who's gonna fly this thing?
One of Penny's biggest fans is Garry Marshall, her big brother, and co-creator of Happy Days, Mork and Mindy, and of course, Laverne and Shirley.
Penny sits like this. I'm tired. I want to go home. I don't think it's good here. I think it's too long. And then you say action, and she goes, hi! And just pops it and makes you laugh and can do whatever she wants. She's just wonderfully talented, and she's chosen now to be a director because she never thought her hair looked good enough. She was a star and said, my hair is not good enough to be a star. I'm taking my hair and becoming a film director.
And direct she did. Her first film, Jumpin' Jack Flash, starred Whoopi Goldberg. But her next movie, Big, put Penny, the director, on the map. It's the story of a little boy whose wish to be big was granted. He wakes up to find he's an adult. And an incredibly handsome one at that.
Honey, it's beluga.
Gesundheit.
All right? You okay? You want a glass of water?
See that girl over there in the red? Say hi to her and she's yours. She'll wrap her legs around you so tight you'll be begging for mercy.
Well, I'll stay away from her then.
Penny, the director, captured not just the innocence of a child growing up, but also the effects he had on the adults around him. Penny's next film, Awakenings, was the touching true story of a mental hospital, the patients who lived there, and the shy young doctor who reached out to them.
Well, hey there. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Robin Williams awakens Robert De Niro from a 30-year coma, and as their professional relationship deepens to friendship, the doctor teaches his patient to live, and in turn, the patient teaches him to love. Penny's films beautifully convey that the ability to love others is the true meaning of life and the true meaning of Penny Marshall.
It gives me great pleasure to present this year's Creative Achievement Award to Miss Penny Marshall.
Thank you. I'm glad you're standing here instead of that girl in the short skirt with the fur on it. I can't see, so I'm going to do this. In trying to figure out what to say on this, I tried to look up funny and female in the dictionary to see where the two intersected, but they didn't, except that they were both under F. Then I noticed that the dictionary had been compiled by a man, Webster. Not a very funny man at that, but that didn't stop them from writing a series about him and casting a very short black kid. Now, I don't know whether this award means that I've been funny up to now and I should stop, or is the pressure still on and I have to be funny till I die. All I know is that it makes me want to smoke. And it's not that I think I'm particularly funny now, but before 1971, I don't think I was funny at all. When I first came out here, my brother told me to go to Harvey Lembeck's comedy class to learn how to be funny. He's a very good man in a very good class. You know, but they taught you things like K's are funny, things are funny in threes, little hats on your head are funny, and stuff like that. But I thought the quickest way to be funny was to sleep with a bunch of funny people. And I did. It was very simple. Make me laugh, win the prize, huh? Little did I know the joke was on me, or was it? Here I am getting an award, and most of the guys are out there that I slept with. For those of you at home, I'm just joking. I'm really a dignified, classy, successful woman. For those of you here, and you know who you are, you were fantastic. Comedy is hard, and comedy doesn't always work. But when it does work, there is nothing more satisfying. When I've sat in the audience of a film of mine screening and hear the laughter, it makes it all worthwhile. There are many people who have helped me get here, not just the ones that I spoke about earlier. My brother, Garry Marshall, who I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for him. talents that I had to work with, like Cindy Williams, Tom Hanks, Robin Williams, Robert De Niro, Whoopi Goldberg, Gina Davis, Rosie O'Donnell, John Lovitz, Madonna, and the people who support me, Elliot Abbott, Amy Lemish, and basically and mainly my daughter Tracy, who isn't here tonight because she's with her fiancé and 5 months pregnant, so I'm going to be a grandma. In a year or in a time when it isn't quite the fashion to honor women, I am honored to have been honored. Thank you for doing something so unhip as to give a woman an award. Thank you.
Coming up, Jerry Seinfeld, Joan Rivers, and the awards to this year's funniest stand-up comedians.